right, Ms. Garza is back with us. Today's date is May 24th, 2022. In Crosby County, Texas, I call cause number 8323 in the interest of Everly Rose Garza. What says the state?
Ready for a default, Your Honor.
Present by telephone is Maribel Garza. Are you ready to proceed, Ms. Garza?
Yes.
The court's file reflects that Edward Flores was served with notice of these proceedings back on April 16th of 2021. There is no answer on behalf of Mr. Flores, and today's hearing was set for 9:30 and it's now approximately 10:15. So we are proceeding to default without Mr. Flores. You may call your first witness.
I call Maribel Garza.
Ms. Garza, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Bunacek.
All right, Ms. Garza, you understand previously Edward Flores was found by this court to be the father of Everly, your child. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has Mr. Flores had any contact with Everly since she's been born?
No.
Have you even had any contact with Mr. Flores since Everly was born?
No.
Okay. So do you have some concerns about Mr. Flores having visitation with Everly when they've never met and you haven't seen him in almost 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. Would you prefer that the court sort of phase in visitation at the very least so that Everly would have a chance to get used to him before having to go with him?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any safety concerns for either yourself or for Everly if he's allowed visitation?
Yes.
Okay. What are those concerns?
Because his girlfriend, she would always send me messages and try to call, and she would say that she was him.
Okay.
And then
So
I'm worried about my baby being with him or something.
okay. So the problem, it sounds like, is not so much with Mr. Flores, it's with his girlfriend. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. But with Mr. Flores himself, are there any problems?
Because he would say that he wasn't her dad and stuff, and he would deny her all the time.
Okay. When you're saying he would deny her, are you saying that Mr. Flores would say he wasn't Everly's father or what?
Yes.
Okay.
And that girl would say it too, because she would always send me messages saying, I'm going to give the rights up. And then she would act like she was him talking.
Okay. Now, Mr. Flores got out of jail fairly recently. Is that correct?
Yes.
What was he in jail for?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know how long he was in jail?
No.
Okay. But he's out now, is that correct?
Yes.
Does he have any disabilities or anything that would prevent him from working at least a minimum wage job if he's out and able to work?
No.
Okay. Does Mr. Flores have any other children?
I think he has one. He has a daughter.
Is she below the age of 18?
No.
So she's older than 18?
No.
Okay. How old is she, as far as you
She's
know?
under 18.
She's
I
under
don't
18.
even know her kids, I think.
Okay, so she's under 18?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of health insurance does Everly have?
Does Medicaid from
Okay.
First Care.
Okay. Now, the judge is going to set an amount for Mr. Flores to pay for child support and medical support. Did you also want to request retroactive support, and that support going back from today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but we don't know specifically when he was in jail. We just know that he was at the time that we did the temporary order, which was signed back in June of 2021. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you know when he got out?
No.
Okay. And how old is Everly?
Everly?
She's 20 months.
20 months. Okay. All right. And Everly's last name right now is Garza. Is that correct?
Yes.
And do you want to keep it Garza?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Your Honor. I'll pass the witness.
Anything else you want me to know, Ms. Garza, that hasn't come up through the question and answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Closing, Mr. Bunacek?
All right, Your Honor. First, I would request that the court issue an order of non-disclosure for both of the parties' information. I'm showing that Mr. Flores is actually a victim in another case. And so we need to have a non-disclosure on his information as well as hers, even though one was not applied in the temporary order that was done just a year ago. I think both parties should have a non-disclosure order for their information. I would ask that the child support and medical support be set according to the minimum wage presumption. I don't believe retroactive support can be ordered because we do not know how long he was in jail. We just know that he was in jail for certain a year ago, which takes out a pretty good chunk out of poor Everly's 20-month-old lifespan. As far as visitation, if Mr. Flores expresses interest in visitation, I would advise a phased-in visitation plan, possibly starting with 1 weekend a month and progressing from there. But and since no compelling reason has been given to change Everly's name to Flores from Garza, I would ask on behalf of Ms. Garza that Everly's name will be allowed to remain Garza.
All right. Based on the testimony and evidence before me, then my order is as follows. I do find that Edward Flores is the legal and biological father of Everly Rose Garza and order the parent-child relationship established for all purposes. I'm appointing Ms. Garza as a sole managing conservator and Mr. Flores as a possessory conservator. I find that the appointment of joint managing conservators is not in the best interest of Everly Rose. I'm ordering Mr. Flores to pay Ms. Garza child support based on minimum wage calculated at 17.5%, giving Mr. Flores credit for the one other child that we do know about. And do you happen to know what that amount would be, Mr. Bunacek?
I've just put it into the calculator, Judge. That would be $191.
All right. Of child support at $191 per month, starting June 1st of 2022. I am ordering 8 months of retroactive support based on the 191 to be paid at an additional let's make it $35 per month, starting June 1st of 2022. And that's capped 8 months at the 191 for the 8 months prior to coming to court for the temporary orders. I'm ordering Ms. Garza to continue to carry Everly on the Medicaid as long as it's available to her. And Mr. Flores is ordered to reimburse the state $75 per month for the Medicaid. If there are any bills not covered by the Medicaid, each parent will pay half. I'm assessing court costs against Mr. Flores due 1 year in 1 year from now, so June 1st of 2023. Is there anything else I need to address?
Well, Your Honor, I based the 191 figure on a $50 a month Medicaid payment. If it's $75, that would make his monthly child support payment $187.
I'll go ahead and keep it at the 191 and lower the medical to 50.
Okay.
On the visitation, I'm ordering visitation from 2 to 4 p.m. on the first, third, and fifth Saturdays of the month with 48 hours notice to Ms. Garza. I am ordering the non-disclosure of both parties' addresses. Anything else I need to address?
And that's supervised visitation. Is that correct, Your Honor?
Yes, and it's only for Mr. Garza.
Okay. All right. I think that's everything, Your Honor.
I'll supervise 2 to 4 on Saturdays with notice. All right. Mr. Bunacek is going to prepare that order for my signature. I'll sign off on it. There is a period of 3 business days during which you or Mr. Flores could request a new hearing. If somebody does that, you get a new hearing in front of the district judge and she would start over. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final. And you should get a copy by email or regular mail within about 2 weeks, Ms. Garza, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you and your family, Ms. Garza. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
bye-bye.
Bye.
And you can hang up anytime. Let's get Ms. Guerrero out here.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning again, Ms. Guerrero.
Good morning.
Thank you for your patience in waiting. I know
Yes,
that was
ma'am.
difficult. Are we going
It's
to,
okay.
how do you want to proceed, Mr. Bunacek, on Ms. Guerrero's case?
Well, I believe we can go ahead and proceed with a default, Your Honor.
Okay. I do have the recordings turned on, so we're going to do a default hearing, Ms. Guerrero. Today's date is
Okay.
May 24th, 2022. In Crosby County, Texas, I call cause number 8379 in the interest of Annika Guerrero. What says the state?
State's ready, Your Honor.
Present by telephone is Monica Guerrero. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
The court's file reflects that Chris Guerrero was served with notice of these proceedings back on December 16th of 2021. This hearing was set for 9:30. It's now approximately 10:30 in the morning. So we are proceeding without him. He has not made an appearance today. All right, you may call your first witness.
I call Monica Guerrero.
Ms. Guerrero, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, ma'am. I do.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Bunacek.
All right, Ms. Guerrero, are you the mother of Annika, the child who is the subject of this suit?
Yes, sir.
And who is Annika's father?
Christopher Lee Guerrero.
Okay. Are you currently married to Chris Guerrero?
Yes, we are married.
Okay. And how long have you been married?
Oh, going on 25 years.
25 years. And how old is Annika?
Annika is 15.
All right. So Annika was born during your marriage. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is it fair to say then that Mr. Guerrero, Chris Guerrero, grew up with Annika?
Yes.
Okay. Does he presently visit with Annika?
Yes.
And I say that because the two of you are separated. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So Annika knows him well, has no problem visiting with him, and you don't have any safety concerns for yourself or for Annika with visitation?
No. No.
Okay. Is Chris Guerrero presently providing any support for Annika?
Yes. He does give her what she needs. Takes her to buy clothes when she needs it, buys whatever she needs, he buys it for her.
Okay. Does he help you out with any of your other household needs that are related to Annika, like help you buy groceries or pay bills or anything like that?
If I need help, yes.
Okay. All right. What kind of health insurance does Annika have right now?
Medicaid.
Okay. Do you know if Mr. Guerrero, let me ask you this, does Mr. Guerrero have any other children below the age of 18?
No, sir.
Okay. What does he do for a living?
He currently just started a new job for Barton Heating and Plumbing.
Okay. Do you know if he has any insurance available through his employment that he'd be able to put Annika on?
I don't believe so because I did ask him that, and it's not a very large company, so it's probably a no.
Okay, so you don't think they have insurance?
No.
Okay. All right. Do you have any idea what kind of income he is making at that job?
He did tell me it was like 16 an hour, I think.
Okay. And as far as you know, does he work a 40-hour week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or that's what he says, yes.
Okay.
We
And
get
how
along
long-
better separated than when we were married. That's all it is.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it works.
Yeah.
And when did the two of you separate?
This was in my gosh. It was probably in 2010, maybe.
2010?
Yeah. 2000.
Okay, so almost 12 years ago.
No, not 10 then. I was like, whoa. I have it written down into my calendar because that's how bad I am of being forgetful. But it wasn't 10 years, 12 years ago. It's been probably like 6 years, maybe.
6 years? Okay.
Yeah,
So
maybe about.
during all of that time, has Mr. Guerrero been supporting you and Annika?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Or
So-
Annika.
So just to make it clear, one of the things that we need to ask you about is if you're requesting retroactive support, but it sounds like you don't feel like retroactive support, that is support going backwards from today, would be appropriate. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. No, I don't need.
Okay.
He still supports her. He has always supported her. So no, we don't need that.
Okay. So since he supports her on his own, are you requesting that the judge set child support today?
No.
Okay. Or you're fine with your current arrangement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
All right. Anything else you want me to know, Ms. Guerrero?
No, that's it.
All right, based on the testimony and the evidence before me, then I'm appointing these parents as joint managing conservators of Annika with Ms. Guerrero to determine the child's residence. I'm entering a standard visitation order, but you can continue to do visitation the way you have been. Whatever works for you is fine. The order will just be there in case there's some disagreement.
Okay.
I'm not ordering current child support. I am ordering Mr. Guerrero to pay $75 per month Medicaid reimbursement and ordering Ms. Guerrero to continue to provide the Medicaid as long as Annika is eligible. If there are any bills not covered by the Medicaid, each parent will pay half.
Okay.
I'm not going to assess court costs. I'm waiving them in this matter. Anything else I need to address?
No, that's it, ma'am.
Okay. If you two decide to divorce, do tell the attorney that there is an order about Annika in Crosby County, okay?
Okay.
It would make it easier a little bit. But
Okay.
if you choose to continue living the way that's working for you right now, that's just fine too, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Budacek's going to prepare that order for my signature. I'm going to sign off on it. There's a 3-day period during which anybody can request a new hearing. If you do that, you get a new hearing in front of Judge Caruth, and she would start over again and make her own decision. But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final, and you should get a copy in about 2 weeks by email or by regular mail, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ms. Guerrero. Again, I appreciate your patience today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
Good
so
luck
much.
to you and
too.
your family. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.